Hello, I'm going to show you ways to fix the 404 error on your new web hosting account with Kwikaweb. So this is the error I'm talking about. Like when you purchase a new web hosting account, you get this error 404 not found. And that's because there are no web files loaded yet on your website. So the first thing you have to do is go to kwikaweb.com. And here I'll just like click on login because in my email login. And then if your service is already showing here, you can just click on manage and click on login to cPanel. If not, you can just click on the services and then from like once it loads, you can now manage and log into cPanel. So since mine is showing here, I just click on log into cPanel. Okay, so now I'm currently logged into cPanel. One of the ways to fix the 404 error is to upload your web file via File Manager. So I'll just scroll down and that's two files. I'll click on File Manager. I'll click on public_html and I'll click on upload. And I can select the file or I can drop the file. Dropping the file, you can see I've dropped the file that has been successful. And then I have the option of clicking go back or just go back to that tab. And I'll just click on reload. And this is my file. So I'll just click on it and click on extract. The file has been extracted. Now, there may be a case where you extract the file and it extracts directly to the public_html folder. If that works for you, like if you extracted the file and it did that, then you don't need to like move the file again because it has already been extracted to the public_html folder. But if it happens in this case where it creates a folder, what you do now is, and make sure like that you always delete your zip file so that because it will just be taking unnecessary space. So I'll just delete this, right? Delete, and then I'll click on my folder, select all, and I'll click on move. Then I'll just delete that folder name. So I'll make sure it's like this, right? And then I'll click on move files. So the files has been moved. Then I'll go back. I can delete this folder since I don't have any use of it. So I'll delete that, confirm, and I'll now reload my website. And you can see that error has been fixed. Now my website is serving the content of the web files. You can see that error has been fixed. Now another way is to use software colors. And to show you that, I'll just have to delete these files that I have uploaded. Select all. Yes. Okay, so now if I go back to my website, you can see now the 404 error again. So I'll just go back to cPanel and I'll scroll down to Software apps installer. So I'll click on that. And then you can select any of the scripts you want, really. These are the top scripts. If you need more scripts, just select them from here. So for this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use WordPress for this. So I'll just click on install. And I'm going to be doing a quick install, but I have to show you some things that like it is necessary for you to know for your own install because you are not going to be doing a quick install. So first, for the installation URL, you change this to from WP. You just delete this. That is if you want your installation URL to be on your main home directory. That's Quicker. But in this case, that's quickershop.com. So I'll delete that, because if you don't delete that, if it's going to install it in another directory, so the way people will be able to access it is, this is how they have to access your website with the WP. So you have to delete this so that they can access it directly. And then you put in your site name, your site description, and select any of these options that you want. And it is very important, don't use the default admin and then the default password. Create a unique username, create a unique password, and create a unique email that only you remember, because hackers know that this is how it is by default, and they will try the default login settings first to try and access your website. And I mean, you don't want hackers to be able to gain access to your website. So make everything here unique, and then you can select your language and the plugins. Basically, the plugins you want installed, which for WordPress, you can select any of these plugins here. And then for the advanced option too, make sure you create a unique database name, a unique table prefix. If you want it to auto upgrade your WordPress, you can also select upgrade to any latest version available. If you don't need this, like maybe you have custom modifications and you can just leave this, you need to take any of this. You can select any of these options that you want. And then for the backups, you can also like say, okay, you want backup for a week. You select how you want your backups. So if I want it like 4 times a week or 3 times, like depending on what you want really. And then you can select your backup application. But like I said, this is a quick install, but I'm just showing you a walkthrough. And then you can select the theme you want. So by default, this is what will be installed. If you need more, you can select from here. You can click on show all things. And then before you install, if you want to get your installation details, just put in your email here before you click on install. So now that I've done the walkthrough for you on what you have to do while installing yours, all I just need to do now is click on install. Okay, you can see the installation was successful. And then if I go back to my website and I load it, you can see now my website is serving the WordPress content. So I'll just go back to self-taculos. And this applies like really to any self-taculos installation. Just make sure that you follow those steps, and then you can just I'll just go back rather to return to WordPress management, and I'll uninstall this because I want to show you another way to fix the 404 error issue. Okay, now that I've uninstalled WordPress. So if I click on it, you can see I'm back to the 404 error. That's because I want to show you another way. So I'll just you have to go back to your cPanel, and as you can see, create your website with SiteJet. So I can click on it, or I can scroll down. So that is in case you do not see create your website with SiteJet. You just scroll down to domains and you click on the SiteJet builder. And then by default, you see the build with SiteJet. So I'll just click on build with SiteJet. And in case it shows you this, because in most case scenario, this is how to show you when you select build with SiteJet. So it will show you like this, and then once it shows you this, you have the option of choosing. Like you just click on choose. But in case it doesn't show you like this by default, like it shows you this, like the 4.0 found, all you just need to do is click on change template. So from this, you can select the type of template you want. I'll be using this, so I'll just click on choose. So this applies to if it shows you this way or it shows you the previous way I showed you, really, once you click choose, it's the same process to continue. So once I've clicked that and it has loaded, you can see I have to now make the changes that I want to make on the website. So once I'm done making the changes and done checking that everything is okay, all I just need to do is click on publish. And you can see right now it's publishing the website. Okay, so my website has been successfully published. So if I go back here and I reload my website, you can see my website is now live and serving content with SiteJet. So those are the ways really to fix the fall for error issues. So you have the option of uploading your web files, installing a script with Sotaculous, or building using the website builder, that's SiteJet. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Um, that'll be all.